Assalamu alaikum students. Hope so you all will be fine. In this video, I will discuss about the beta oxidation of fatty acid. Students, there are various types of the oxidation of fatty acid like alpha oxidation, gamma oxidation, omega oxidation, very long chain fatty acid oxidation or chain fatty acid oxidation. But beta oxidation of fatty acid, it is very common. So let's start our lecture, beta oxidation of fatty acid. So first of all, uh, we will discuss the some chemistry part of the fatty acid. Fatty acid are aliphatic carboxylic acid. Their general formula here is the structure. The numbering, the numbering start from this carbon. This is carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and up to so on. And the carbon which is adjacent to this carbon, the carbon which is adjacent to this carbon, it is called as alpha carbon, beta carbon, gamma carbon, delta carbon and up to so on. And here this is omega carbon, omega 2, omega 3, omega 4 and up to so on. Basically in beta oxidation of fatty acid, this bond, this breaks down and it leads to the formation of acetyl CoA molecule, which is a two carbon atom containing compound. This bond breaks down, so that's why it is called as beta oxidation of fatty acid. So coming to the site for the beta oxidation of fatty acid, it takes place in the mitochondria of liver, adipose tissues and intestine. Okay, students, the beta oxidation of fatty acid takes place inside mitochondria of liver, adipose tissue, and intestine. Now, coming to the steps. First of all, there are four steps of common. First is oxidation. Second one is hydration. Third one is again oxidation, and fourth one is cleavage. This oxidation process takes place with the help of acyl CoA dehydrogenase enzyme. Hydration process takes place with the help of enyl CoA hydratase enzyme. This oxidation process takes place with the help of beta hydroxy acyl CoA dehydrogenase enzyme, and cleavage process happen with the help of thiolase enzyme. But before discussing about these steps, what happens that initially the fatty acid activates. The activation of fatty acid is very common. So let's start about activation of fatty acid and then we will discuss about these steps. So let's start the activation of fatty acid. Activation, it is very important. The fatty acid, the activation of fatty acid into acyl CoA. activation of fatty acid to acyl CoA. Here fatty acid, it converts into acyl adenylate. Here with the important enzyme which is thiokinase, and ATP converts into AMP and pyrophosphate. There is a utilization of high energy phosphate bound by fatty acid. In next step, this acyl adenylate, it converts into acyl CoA with the help of enzyme, and that is thiokinase. COASH converts to AMP. In this way, activation of fatty acid takes place. This is a very important step. First of all, fatty acid converts into acyl adenylate with the help of thiokinase enzyme, and ATP converts into AMP and PPI, very high energy phosphate bond. It is utilized by fatty acid and converts into acyl adenylate. In next step, with the help of again thiokinase enzyme, it converts into acyl CoA. Now next step is the transport of acyl CoA inside the inner membrane of mitochondria. Second one is transport across inner mitochondrial membrane. Transport across inner mitochondrial membrane. The inner mitochondrial membrane, it is impermeable for acyl CoA. So there is a special system for the transport of acyl CoA, and that is carnitine shuttle system. So acyl CoA, it gets attached with carnitine and it converts into acyl carnitine. With the help of carnitine acyl transferase first. The acyl carnitine here, the acyl carnitine with the help of another enzyme, with the help of another enzyme, it converts into acyl CoA. It converts into acyl CoA and acyl CoA and carnitine. Here is important enzyme required, that is carnitine acid transferase 2. Okay students, the inner mitochondrial membrane is impermeable for acyl CoA. There is a special system, carnitine shuttle system, and what happens that acyl CoA gets attached with carnitine with the help of carnitine acid transferase first enzyme. It converts into the acyl carnitine, and with the help of another enzyme, carnitine acid transferase 2, it converts into acyl CoA and carnitine. So now the acyl CoA, it is inside the mitochondrial membrane, and now the important steps are carried upon, that are the oxidation, hydration, oxidation, and then cleavage. So now let's discuss about the major steps. Steps. The acyl CoA, it is acted upon by an enzyme acyl CoA dehydrogenase, and here FAD plus convert into FADH2, FADH2. This is electron carrier molecule. In electron transport chain, it gives 1.5 ATP. It converts into beta, it converts into the trans enoyl CoA. In next step, by action of enoyl CoA hydratase enzyme, one molecule of water gets incorporated. It converts into beta hydroxy acyl CoA. In next reaction, with the help of beta hydroxy acyl CoA dehydrogenase enzyme, it converts into the ketoacyl CoA, and here NAD plus converts into NADH and H plus, and NADH and H plus, it is electron carrier molecule. In electron transport chain, it gives 2.5 ATP. Ketoacyl CoA. The next step, this ketoacyl CoA, it converts into the acyl CoA and acetyl CoA, which is a 2 carbon atom containing compound, with the help of thiolase enzyme. This thiolase enzyme, it is responsible for cleavage of this ketoacyl CoA. Okay students, these are major steps, and acyl CoA again it follows these steps. Repetition of this cycle takes place. Okay students, acyl CoA, with the help of acyl CoA dehydrogenase enzyme, it converts into the trans enoyl CoA, and FAD plus converts into FADH2. Electron transport chain, it gives 1.5 ATP. Trans-phenyl CoA, with the help of phenyl CoA hydratase, it converts into the beta hydroxyacyl CoA. In next step, this beta hydroxyacyl CoA, with the help of an enzyme beta hydroxyacyl CoA dehydrogenase, and here NAD plus convert to NADH and H plus. In electron transportation, it gives 2.5 ATP. It converts into ketoacyl CoA. If you have a thiolase enzyme, it converts into acyl CoA and acetyl CoA. This was all about the beta oxidation of fatty acid. First, we have discussed about the activation of fatty acid into acyl CoA. Second one, transport across inner mitochondrial with the help of carnitine shuttle system. And third one is these major steps: oxidation, hydration, oxidation, and cleavage. Okay, students, the examples: the production of energy. If the fatty acid is palmitic acid, which is palmitic acid, which is a 16 carbon atom containing compound, it undergoes 7 cycles of beta oxidation. It undergoes 7 cycles. Okay. There is a production of 7 molecules of NADH and H plus. We know that NADH and H plus in electron transportation gives 2.5 ATP. Here, as I write here, that 7 cross 2.5, and Also, FADH and H plus, there is production of 7 molecules of FADH and H plus and 10 molecules of acetyl CoA. Okay, students. So, coming to the production of energy, it's 10.5, and it is the 17.5 and 80. The total amount of ATP is uh, the total amount of ATP is 1 minute, 10.5. Okay. Total amount of ATP is 108 from this palmitic acid, and 2 ATP are utilized in activation. So 108 minus 2, 106 ATP. So the total amount of the production of ATP from palmitic acid is 106 ATP. Okay, students. And next is example is the stearic acid. Stearic acid, okay, it undergoes the 8th cycle of the beta oxidation of fatty acid, and here we will, sorry, here is production of 8 molecules of NADH and H plus and 8 molecules of FADH and H plus. The FADH and H plus molecule gives 1.5 ATP, NADH and H plus it gives 2.5 ATP, while there is production of 9 molecules of acetyl CoA and 1 molecule of acetyl CoA gives 10 ATP. So let's discuss 8.5. There is a 12 ATP, 20 ATP and 90. So all production of ATP is 122, and 2 ATPs, they are utilized in the activation of fatty acid. So the total amount of ATP will be 120 ATP from the stearic acid, which is the 18 carbon atom containing compound. Okay, students, this is the total production of ATP from stearic acid and palmitic acid. From palmitic acid, the total amount of energy is 106 ATP, and from stearic acid, the total amount of energy is 120 ATP. So, students, it was all about the beta oxidation of fatty, which is very important topic. Keep watching and thank you.